everybody, it's Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and today we are going to go through all of the projects that I created using the Chapters collection, which is our November collection. Lots and lots of fun stuff using the beautiful artwork that Line created for us for November. We have lots of little critters all hunkered down in their little homes, reading and journaling and having coffee or whatever your hot beverage of choice may be. And this will include a little project that I started using our coffee kit. And the coffee kit is it's a separate purchase. It's a limited edition kit. Check out the unboxing for that. That will be up on our YouTube channel as well. And the coffee kit, if you are a subscriber, that is available to you first in your subscriber portal. You can add it in. And I believe till the 14th, you can add that. And if we have any left, we will put them out for sale for non-subscribers. But if it's anything like the Halloween kit, the subscribers scooped them all up first. I think we have a few Halloween sticker kits left. That's about it. All right, let's dig in because we have some fun stuff I want to show you that I created with these. So what these projects are, what I try to do is create a project or two per kit. So I try to use only what is in that kit for the project, just to kind of help you, because some of you don't subscribe to more than one kit, or maybe you only subscribe to a couple. So I like to try and give you some ideas on how to use just the contents of each kit. So we're going to go through. This is not an unboxing. This is just a quick look at the projects that I created using the kits. So the first one, I'm going to show you what I did, just a little spread I did here using the planner kit, and just kind of highlight a couple of the things that are in the planner kit. I used the calendar card for a bookmark. I used some of the stickers on here just to kind of show you for the date. I used this cute little clip sticker on there. And it does come with this great pen that's in this really pretty kind of tan. It's a great fall color. So I used that ink on here. This is the sticky note. And I used the little crock pot icon for my little menu there. It also comes with some tabs. It also comes with, we did one of these back in June, I believe it was. And so you get your own little sticker book. And what this is when you get done with all of your stickers sometimes, and including the die cut stickers, you may have part of a sheet or just a handful of these left. You can actually peel and stick them on this paper in this sticker book and then use them that way. So it's just a kind of a nice way to kind of corral all those leftover bits and pieces. So I have that. It comes with a great gold clip. I took some of the patterned paper and turned it into a little pocket. In the kit, you get 2 adhesive pockets, and I took the smaller one, and then I just tucked the little pen and ink test sheet in there. If you used a larger one, if you did a larger one, you would be able to hold some of the sticker sheets as well. So you can see that. So it does come with patterned paper and the stickers. And I do want to mention, some of you guys are calling this little guy a penguin. He's not a penguin. He's one of the chickadees. He's just sitting on his little butt reading a book. So the way he's sitting, he looks kind of like a penguin, but he's not. He's a chickadee. So just so you know, that little guy, he's just a little chickadee. He's just sitting on his butt reading a book. So that's a look at what I did with the planner kit. Now let me get this out of the way, and I will show you what I did with the stationery kit. So the stationery kit is a fun collection of just kind of items that you can use. There's stickers in here. There's a great bookmark. I love this. I'm going to actually just use this right in my books, but you could do just like I did with the calendar card and punch that. There's an adorable little patch that has adhesive back. There's another pen in here. There's washi tape and of course stickers and such. So what I did with this is on this page, I used, let's take a look at what I've got here and I can tell you what I used off of here. I used some of the stickers on here. I used some of the vellum stickers. I used the day of the week stickers on here as well. So I combined a couple of the stickers here. I have the little chickadee flying with the little November sticker. I put those together. This mushroom was a sticker as well. You also get a beautiful postcard, and I love the cardstock that we use, or the paper stock that we use for these. And then I thought it would be kind of a cute place to hold some sticky notes. So I punched this and put it in my planner. Obviously you can use this however you want. And then I just added some of the sticky notes on there, and so I can grab them and use them. So that's some of what was in the stationery kit. Stationery kit also comes with a sheet of vellum and an overlay. Isn't that cute? And for this one, I used the sheet of vellum because I thought it looked really pretty over the striped pages, and it has this little bit of gold foiling on it, and I just thought that was really cute over top. And it looks pretty this way as well. So that's a couple of ideas on how to use the stationery kit and the planner kit. Make sure you watch when I have it done, and that will be a little while. I have to do October yet. But when I post my planner setup, if you want to know more about how to set up your planner, and I use a lot of the different items from the different kits when I set up my planner, make sure you check out the video. That probably won't be up for at least a month or so yet. I got to get October's done, but always look for my planner setup if you're interested in how to do more ideas on planner setup and stuff. So yeah, be looking for that. Next, we have the creative kit, and the creative kit has a small ink pad, and this is rich cocoa. You get a blending brush, and then you get the fun coffee ring and little splatter stencil. So and we've got, make sure you check out our Instagram and our blog. All of our creative team members are playing with the collection and posting some really, really neat stuff. I saw one the other day where they used this kit and did a bunch of tags, and it was adorable. Lots of fun ideas. So the first thing is this cute little card, and in this kit you will get a sheet or two, it just depends on the size of the sheet and so on, of found book paper. So what that is I just go get some old books and tear out a couple sheets and include them in your kit. They're fun to use for background, for layering, and that is what I did here. I did a couple of them over this. I cut that out, laid it on. I used one of the cards from the kit, some of the alphas. So you can see that here. I added coffee in what he was doing. I thought this would be a cute little card to give someone, like a little thank you, or even just because, or even you want to get together and have coffee, but you could always put a little gift card in here. And then I added the little coffee cup as well. And I don't remember that. I think that's a rub-on that I rubbed on a piece of extra cardstock and then just added a little foam adhesive to raise it up. So there's the cute little card. I love to make cards. It's such a great way to use your stash, and instead of spending $7, $8 on a card at the store, you can make one, and I think they're more beautiful, honestly. And then I used, this is the B6 size notebook that we have. This doesn't have a cover because this is just my sample, so just disregard that. But I chose a page, and I kind of thought it would be fun to kind of thinking forward. A lot of us are thinking forward as far as next year, what we want to do in our planners or what we want to do in our journaling. And I thought it would be kind of a neat place to kind of write that down and start getting my thoughts out about some of the things that maybe I want to do more of, want to finish, that kind of thing. So what I have here is planner, notebook, and journal ideas for next year. So these were some things that I thought of, some things I want to work on. So I've added that in here. I did a little bit of that fun stenciling, and then I added a little bit of the washi tape on along the bottom here. There's a rub-on. And then I took one of the little note cards. I added one of the die cut tabs. I added my little lift here, and I created kind of like a pocket, but you could do this as a tip-in as well. I used one of the other tabs as like the hinge for the little card. And you could cover that if you didn't want to see that. You could cover that with some of the found book paper, would be really kind of cute. You could stencil on it some more. I took one of the tags that's included in the kit, and the way that it's being held on is in the kit you also get some of these little photo corners, which I think are just kind of neat. They're just kind of old school stationery. I love that. And on this one, list of planners or notebooks to purchase. So this is my little card for when I go through here and I'm thinking, okay, I need to look in my stash. First of all, what do I have? Is there anything that I want to add to the list? So this is just my little card for that. But what's nice is I can tuck that in here using those little tabs. And then it just kind of gets hid with the little note card. So I thought that was a great way to create a tip-in. I know a lot of you like to do that and use the cards or the tags and the little photo corners. So that's a look at a couple of the things that I did using the Creative Kit, one of my favorite kits, because I feel like across the board you can use the items in the Creative Kit for anything. Any kind of paper crafting that you do, you can use the Creative Kit. All right, we're going to move on to the journaling kit. And the journaling kit, I did something fun. I've started delving into the whole idea of fountain inks. And so with this example, I want to make sure and tell you that I used, so we have our 4x6 stamp stamp set. That's this one with the books. You can subscribe to this one. This one is a completely separate a la carte stamp set. We had so many beautiful pieces of artwork and images that I wanted to turn into stamps this month that we added another stamp set, and that's this journaling one. So this one will be available to subscribers during early ordering. So during early ordering, look for that. You can add this to your portal then. Any left after early ordering, we will list to the general public, okay? So this is not included in the journaling kit. I just want to make sure you understand that. I used it with the journaling kit contents just to kind of show you how you can use it, but then also use the journaling kit stuff. So just make sure this is not part of the journaling kit. Journaling kit consists of 2 rub-on sheets, the journaling kit stickers, a journaling prompt card, and a roll of washi tape. That is what is in the journaling kit. I used a standard notebook, and then what I did is I used the alpha stickers here. This was this? I think I added that. That was a rub-on. I'm trying to remember what was part of the artwork and what I added. That was a rub-on. And then these were a couple of the stickers as well. And then what I did is, oh, these guys were stickers. I took the little clip stamp and I stamped that on, and then I drew a square, and then I stamped the little ink splatter. And I took my different fountain color inks that I have. And like I said, I'm just kind of starting, and I filled them in. That way I know what they look like. And then I just added the names of those fountain inks. But it's just kind of a fun way. You could take a whole book. I got a little sloppy. I got a little carried away. You could take a booklet and add the different fountain inks. So I went a little heavy with mine just because, like I said, I'm new, and I was really kind of went a little carried away. That's why there's a little bleed through. Normally you don't have the bleed through when you're just normally writing, but that's okay. I don't mind. And then, yeah, but I just thought it was really, really cute with this page, but you could add more. You could create a whole little book that way. You could, instead of filling in the little blob, you could actually do some writing to show it as well. But that is a look at what I did using the journaling kit and the journaling stamp set. So let's move on from there. And then we are going to go to the deluxe journaling kit. And this was a lot of fun. I had this idea. I don't know if I remember waking up with this idea, I think. If I remember right, how this one kind of came to me. I was pretty excited about it. So the deluxe journaling kit, if you're new to that, it has items in it from the journaling kit. It has items from the planner kit, and then it has a few items that are exclusive to this kit. One of which is always a small stamp, and we have I have some book paper in this one that we've included as well. So I have a couple sheets of that just for fun, for layering, as well as a sheet of vellum for layering and for fun as well. And then there's also some just simple patterned paper. You can always use some ledger paper, so you can do some fun layering with those. So I am using, for this example, the A5 notebook. What I wanted to do is kind of create a notebook to record reviews of the books that I'm reading. And I also, throughout this, I used the 4x6. I don't remember what I called this one. Was it the... we name all the stamp sets, and I'm drawing a blank as to what we named this one. Anyway, the 4x6 stamp set. I used that in here as well. So the first thing I did is I wanted to create almost like a book inside of a book. So there's a notebook inside of a notebook, kind of. And what I did is I took a bunch of you have to kind of do it from the middle. It just makes more sense that way. And you have to do, when you do this, the way a notebook, let me explain. The way a notebook is put together is this is one piece, and then this and this is one piece, and so on. And then it's folded. So when it's designed in such a way that this is a spread, but it's not the same sheet. Does that make sense? It's really kind of neat, the way that they put them together. But what you want to do is, so basically you want to start from the middle and do an even number of pages so that this is over here, that this is the same. Do you see what I mean? I hope I'm explaining that well. Then what I did is I took one of our boards, our TN boards, and we actually have these in the store. And I'll make sure I throw them in the early ordering portal as well so that you can grab them. But we ordered a bunch more of these. These are great when you're using a notebook for having a nice flat surface to write on, to stamp on, a lot of different uses. And one of the uses that I did was I used it for cutting those top sections off. So you want to be careful. It takes a little bit to do it. But basically, and I don't remember which one goes where, but I can give you an idea. So you start out like that. And then what I did is I just cut, and then you gingerly cut the top off as well. And then you end up with all of these leftover bits. Some of them have neat sayings. I saved these. And then you have this smaller book section. Isn't that cool? And in fact, you can see right here, this is one of those sayings that I added because there hadn't been anything here and I wanted to add a little bit more. I cut one of those out and glued it down. So you can reuse those for sure. Then what I did is I rounded the corners just so it would stand out a little bit more. And I added my tabs to create sections for if you wanted to do different genres, if you wanted to do different authors, however you wanted to do it. And then I went in and I stamped these on I stamped a bunch of these on plain white cardstock. And then I cut them out because I figured there's a bird knocking on the window. I don't know why he's doing that. I'm sorry. I wanted to have that hold pictures of the books. So I printed out these small pictures of each of the books. I took some of our fun grid washi tape and I cut it to put in the little top of that so that you can, it looks like a little piece of washi tape holding that on. And I thought that was really cute. And so I added one to each of the pages. So you can see here I've got some finished and then I've got some that are blank and I don't know what that little bird's trying to do. I think he wants to just join us. So I have a bunch that are ready to go as well. And then over here, I added a rub-on. I took one of the sticky note pads and I actually cut all around it so it looked kind of like torn paper. I added, this is just alphas from these sticker sheets. This right here is I printed that out as I printed these out on sticker paper. So that's where those come from. Then all I did is I did a little bit of decorating. So I have books to buy. I used the stamp set to add, just some little things here and there. It's like bookmarks are for quitters. And then I just went through and did that. So I need to write in what I think of each book. It's a great way to kind of track that, but you could use this idea honestly for anything. You could create this little subsection for just any kind of thing that you want to journal about or memory keep about. If you're using these to, for instance, kind of scrapbook. I'm sorry, that's funny. It's actually a chickadee, which is really funny because we have chickadees in the collection. And I'm just not sure what he's upset about. So what you could do, if let's say you were using one of these for scrapbooking and you went on a vacation and you had a particular part of your vacation that you went to that you took a ton of pictures and you kind of wanted to create a subsection, you could do that with this as well. But you can see where I just did some extra stamping in here. Just kind of had fun. This was one of the die cuts. And then one of the die cuts here, I added another one of these on the top here. Some more stamping. And there's our little chickadee right there. Some more stamping there. And there. And then there. Isn't that fun? I love how this turned out. It's definitely an idea I'm going to use again. So that is created with the Deluxe Journaling Kit, as well as the Stamp Sub stamp set. Okay. All right, moving on. Lots of projects. All right, we are going to use, I'm going to show you what I did with the scrapbooking kit. So the scrapbooking kit, you can get as a core kit, you can get it with the pocket cards, or you can get it with the simple notebook, or with the 12 by 12 papers. So you have those 4 options. What I did, the first thing I did, of course, I had to make a card, right? So just some of the patterned paper. I used one of the really cute little library card pockets with the little note there. Added that in here. It says, miss you. Let's get together for coffee soon. I did a little stamping on there. There's a little rub-on, one of the cute little puffy stickers, and then a few of the glitter dots. Easy peasy. You could always tuck a gift card in there as well, and then just write a little note on the inside. So that's a cute way to make a card. Using the Simple Dory, or the Simple Daisy notebook, I chose this page, and it has all of the great artwork in here, some grid, some lined. And then I loved this. I took a little Instax photo of my reading corner, and then I added just a few of the rub-ons of the leaves. I added the title there. I added my journaling on here, just nice and simple, super fast, super quick layout. Another one of the little library pockets, another puffy sticker, little die cut, and that's it. It's done. Then I also created, because you guys know I love to do this, keep adding my binder's getting more and more full. This is a page from the A5 notebook. And I used one of the pocket cards. I layered that with some chipboard, some rub-ons, some of the die cuts. There's a few more of the puffy stickers in here, some of the little glitter dots, and the alphas, just to kind of mimic what's going on the mug. And then again, I love the pocket cards. I love to use those just as accents. I love to use them and when I make cards, they're perfect for making cards as well. Yeah, and again, super easy layout. I love using the pages from the A5 notebook because it already has some of the artwork on it. And I kind of like having the grid in the background rather than just plain white. For one thing, it makes it easy for me to line things up. But the other thing, it just is a subtle pattern. So it just adds that extra layer to it. So those are the 3 projects that I created using the scrapbooking kit. All right, let's take a look at what I did with the coffee kit. All right, and I want to talk about something with the coffee kit too. So lots of fun stuff in the coffee kit. So the coffee kit, you actually get this adorable cover. How cute is that? Brewing happiness 1 cup at a time. Cool beans, coffee, and tea house. Isn't that fun? So you get this cover in the kit. That's pretty awesome, right? Options for notebooks for in this kit, okay? You could get one of our Simple Daisy notebooks, which is what I used here. We have created, now mind you, this doesn't have a cover. It will have a cover. It will have a craft cover. This is my sample. So you guys know that a lot of times I'm doing this stuff so far in advance that I have to have just the samples. So we create, because we're offering this cover, and I know a lot of you have kind of been asking for this, I thought it would be really neat to have some absolutely plain, just grid, standard sized notebooks, okay? So it will be just like this. It will have the craft cover though. So it just has our logo on the back. It has the little label on the front, so you can title it by month, by theme, by event, whatever you want to do. And then the inside is literally blank. You can do whatever you want with this. So those of you that like to bullet journal, those of you that like a blank canvas and just like to add stickers and do your own thing, you will like this. Now, if I get a lot of good response on this, we'll do an A5. I think A5 would probably be the next size we'll do if we get a good response in this. This is actually in your portal now. So if you are a subscriber and you snagged one of the coffee kits and you're like, I don't subscribe to the standard notebook or the Simple Daisy notebook, and I can't because they're at capacity, and again, we're working on that. You guys are awesome. We're trying to open up subs as much as we can, but if you can't get one of those, or you want to do something different, you can grab one of these. Another option, in the store, we have our minimalist collection. And the minimalist collection is the notebooks are set up kind of the old way that we used to, which you may really, really like. And they're just black and white. There's a little bit of blush pink in here, not a lot, just a teeny, teeny bit. You'll see some. I can find a page just to show you. It's mostly black and white and gray. There's just a teeny bit of blush pink in here. So that is another option. You can grab one of those. These are in the store under Minimalist Collection in the Daisy store. So that size is a standard size as well. So there's a number of different options of things that you can use with this cover. And remember, this cover comes in the coffee kit. Okay. It has the great pockets. It has a nice little pen loop. So check out the unboxing. I'll go through everything in the unboxing. So this, we're just going to tell you about my little idea. So what I did, I used some rub-ons. I did some stamping because there's an awesome stamp set in this collection. I took a little picture, added it there, added a couple of die cuts, some of the rub-ons. And what I thought would be a lot of fun is, in the morning is usually when I sit down with my coffee and my planner. I plan out my day, write out my to-do list. But some mornings, especially on the weekends when I have a little bit more time and I don't have as long of a to-do list, I have ideas of things that I want to work on creatively, that I want to think about maybe showing in a project, or I want to add to an upcoming collection. Just kind of all of those kinds of thoughts and ideas that I want to do, even if are organizing ideas or things that I want to switch around. I thought it would be fun to have a journal to add that stuff to. So that's what this is for. And I have that little note right here. This is the start of it. So I can write those down. And I liked the idea of using this with a roller stamp. I have my little Cocoa Daisy roller stamp. And I can stamp that on there, and then I can write down those ideas. And I just thought that would be a lot of fun to do. I can tuck in a picture once in a while if I want to. whatever I want to do with it. And it's not something that I have to do daily. I don't want any pressure on this. It's just when I have that idea, I've tried before putting it in my planner, but then when I move to a different planner the next month, it gets lost. So I need a place to kind of contain all of that stuff. And I think that this is going to be something that I'm going to try this fall. So we're going to see how that works, because the gardening will be done, the wanting to be outside in the sunshine will be done. I'm anticipating having, just like we all do, and that's kind of what the whole theme of this collection is about, is you're not outdoors as much, you're more inside, you're enjoying that time inside and being cozy and all of that. So that is what I'm going to do with my coffee kit. And again, you have the different options for the notebook. So that's a look at all of the projects that I created using the chapters collection. Make sure you check out my unboxing videos for the chapters collection, as well as my stamping video. That will be up soon. I'm hoping to kind of have them all up at the same time, but if you don't see them there, check back, they'll be there. And as always, hit subscribe, like, ring the bell, share Cocoa Daisy with a friend, and yeah, and leave a comment. Leave a comment for me if there's a particular type of project you would love to see more of, or you have an idea that you would like me to try and adapt to something. Let me know that too. I absolutely love when you leave a comment and share your ideas. And I will see you next month.